My dear students, as you know everyone, my name is Kumar. I am going to teach you subject Maths, class 7, second chapter, fractions, decimals and rational numbers. So, we completed first exercise. We are going to do the multiplication of fractions. See, multiplication of fractions we are going to do by a whole number. Let's do. Here is that. The concept is what? Multiplication of fractions. Multiplication of fractions. Multiplication of fraction by whole number in this. Multiplication of fraction, multiplication of a fraction, fraction by a whole number, Is it right? See this, before going to explain this, we have simple thing is that different ways are there. Do this is there. Do this. Do this. Page number 31. What is there in the question? Here you have total 3 questions are there. Find 4 into 2 by 7. This is the first problem. I am going to explain you clearly. See this. How can you do that problem? Can anyone tell to me? See this. You can do in 2 methods. It is the problematic to you. One of the method is that 4 times of 2 by 7. Like this also you can do. 4 into 2 by 7. Right? You can write 2 by 7 plus 2 by 7 plus 2 by 7 plus 2 by 7. See, simple. These are all like fractions, right? You can add it easily. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 by 7. So answer is what? 8 by 7. Like this you can able to do. Over you can able to do. Almost all everyone will do like this. 4 into 2 by 7, right? So simple thing that this is 4 by 1 you can imagine it. So numerator into numerator. 4 into 2 and 1 into 7. 4 2s are 8 by 1 7s are 7. The two methods are there. By doing this is the adding of like fraction. Here you are doing the multiplication. Numerator into numerator, denominator into denominator. This is called multiplication of a fraction by whole number. This is a whole number or not? This is a whole number. This is the proper fraction. Right or not? This is the way. Remaining 2 problems will be the homework to you. Isn't it right? So you all understood that one. Now, one thing is I would like to tell you one thing is that one more note. Let me write one note. Let me write one note. What is the note here is multiplying a whole number with proper or improper. This is very important. Multiply a whole number. Multiply a whole number with a proper or an improper fraction. Improper fraction. What you will do? We multiply. We multiply the whole number, we multiply the whole number with the numerator of the fraction keeping the denominator the same. Right or not? Yes or not? See, like this, one more is there. I would like to tell you one thing is that depending on this improper fraction. These are proper fraction. First one we told you that whole number with proper fraction. Now I am going to explain you whole number with improper fraction. Do this. Page number 31. What the question here is? Find first one 5 into 3 by 2. Clearly. See the solution for this one. It is a whole number and it is the improper fraction. Why? Because numerator is greater than half. Right. See this. How can you find out? 5 into 3 by 2. See clearly I said 5 into 3. What according to this note also you can tell that we multiply the whole number with numerator. This whole number you are multiplying with the numerator. That's why I am writing 5 into 3. The denominator is as it is same. So 5 3s are 15 by 2. Like this you can able to do. Do this. Page number 30. Find the following. What is given here? The first one 3 into 2 by 7. I would like to explain you one more problem. Third one. What is the third one? 8 into 4 1 by 7. See here is 3 into 2 by 7. It is a mixed fraction. It is a mixed fraction. Right or not? See how can you do that mixed fraction? The mixed fraction is different. Is that first we need to do the calculation of that. See, simple thing. 3 as it is, right? I am into and I am putting the bracket. This is a mixed fraction. Now we are doing 7 2s are 7 into 2. Otherwise 7 2s are 14 plus this 2 by 7. Then 3 into 14 plus 2 16 by 7. Now observe it, whole number and improper fraction. We told you that. How you will do? 3 into 16 by 7. 3 6 are 18. 1 carry. 3 48. 16. 3 are 48 by 7. Do you understood clearly? I think so. Then similarly, we go for third problem. What is the third problem here is 8 into 4 1 by 7. How can you write this is 8 into this is a mixed fraction. How can you write mixed fraction? 7 4s are 28. 28 plus 1 by 7. So what do you write? 8 into 28 plus 1 29 by 7. It is also improper fraction. How you will do? 8 into 29 by 7. So multiply it. 29 into 8. So how you will do that multiplication? You all know that. 8 7s are 72. 7 carry. 8 2s are 16. 16 plus 6 23. So 232 by 7. See Is that clearly observe it, everyone? It's a very important to you. Right? So 232/7. Once focus on it clearly, that all. Going to start exercise 2. Let me write the first question. What the first question here is? Multiply the following. Write the answer as a mixed fraction. See, here is the total 5 problems are there. I would like to explain you 3. 3/6 into 10. And third one, what's the third one? 6/7 into 2. And fifth one, 15 into 2/5. See, what is the question here is multiply the following. We need to multiply. Write the answer as mixed fraction. First we need to multiply. 3/6 into 10. Whatever it may be, you can write like this also, no problem. Or if you write like this also, 10 into 3/6, both are same only. The answer. See, you need to multiply this. 3 into 10, 3 into 10/6. The denominator is same, right or not? So 3 tens are 30/6, and we need to do the division, then only you can do the mixed fraction. We can write in the mixed fraction. See, 6 5s are 30, 0. Can you able to write that? You can write, no problem. Mixed fraction of 30/6. How can you write? 50/6. So you can write at 30/6 also, no problem. Then what about third one now? What is it? 6/7 into 2. I told you 6 into 2. This 2 you need to multiply for the numerator and denominator same as it is. 6 2s are 12/7 and do the division. 6 2s are 14. So what are the 6 minus 4, 2, 0. It is the we can start. So how can you write this is mixed fraction of 16/7. How can you write? 2 quotient and remainder by divisor. 2/7. Then similarly we go for fifth problem. What is the fifth problem? 15 into 2/5. Then we told you clearly numerator. This 15 you need to multiply numerator. 15 into 2/5. 15 5s are 30. 35/5. You can write yes or not. So if you do the division, 5 30. 5 6 are 30 and remainder is 0. So what can you write that? Mixed fraction of 30 by 5. You can write it as a 6 0 by 5 over R 6 also you can write. Why? Because 5 6 are cancelled. Once focus on all the problems. Try to I'm going to explain second bit. What is the second bit? Shade. Here is the total 4 problems are there. In that I would like to explain you 2. 1 by 2. First one. 1 by 2 of the circle in box A. So the box A here is there like this. One, two, three. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. This is I would like to explain you, and I would like to explain you fourth one. The fourth one, 3 by 4 of the circles in box D. The box D is given like this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 2 4. 1 2 3 4. 2 3 4. 1 2 3. See, we need to shade these circles. How can you shade? See here is we need to multiply, then only is the possibility. 1 by 2 into, how many circles are there here is? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Total 12 circles are there. In that you can do cancellation also. We know multiplication. 1 into 12, 12 by 2. We know that 2 ones are 2 6 are. So how many we have to circulate? 6 we can circulate. Shade it is 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Any 6 you can circulate. Then similarly I will go for fourth one. What is the fourth one? Here is 3 by 4 into number of circles. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. So 20. So this is 3 into 20 by 4. You can cancel. 4 ones are 4 5s are. So what can you write? 3 into 5. 3 5s are 15. So how many you will circulate? 15. Yes or not? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. This many are circle. So now the homework is exercise 2, first bit. In that first bit I explain first, second, fifth. First, third, second is the homework and fourth is the homework. And second bit, in the second bit I explained first, fourth, means third, fourth are the homework. Thank you very much my dear students.
Good morning, children. So today we are going to discuss about the tanks and groundwater. Okay, tanks and groundwater. And here you see, we are going to discuss. In the previous class, I told you Mission Kakatiya. Mission Kakatiya, it is a scheme started by the Telangana government, by the KCR, by the TRS party. It was started. Mission Kakatiya. Mission Kakatiya is nothing but our village, our tanks. I told you, our tanks means cheruvulu, rivers. Okay. So our village, our tanks, our rivers means mana uru, mana cheruvulu kaapadukundam. You see, mana uru, mana cheruvulu means protect. Our village, our rivers we should protect. How we should protect? I told you in the previous class. Why? Because before that, lot of rivers were there. Now it became decreased. When you compare some before independence and after independence, if you compare, 50% of the rivers were gone. How? The rivers were gone because encroachment. They occupied that rivers and they constructed the houses, they constructed the industries, and they started agriculture. So like that, the rivers were gone today. Only few rivers are there today. That is about the rivers. So that's why to protect that one, they started one operation, that is Mission Kakatiya, to protect the tanks. That's why you see 47,000 rivers were repaired. Means they removed the silt and they constructed. Any bonds has gone. Any bonds or anything has gone, repairs has became to that rivers, they repaired that one, means constructing the bonds to that one, constructing the bonds, removing the silt from that, removing all the mud, and that is useful to the crops only. Why? Because that was brought by the streams and the river was filled. So if you remove the silt and sand from the river, the depth is increased. And what happens? The storage capacity will be increased and water is useful for more. So like that is about that one. And now you see, here you see, we are going to discuss, here that is called as one emblem is there, one, this is called as Mission Kakatiya. Mission Kakatiya, mana uru, mana cheruvu. So this one, it was started and protected the river. That you should see, this was started. And also, another one also they started. And Mission Bhagirath was started. Why? Because giving the water for drinking purpose and increasing. You see, previously everywhere taps were not there. So what happened? You see, now today everywhere each houses the taps were kept by the Mission Bhagirath. And you see now another one I'm going to tell you now, fishing in the tanks. And you know, tanks means rivers. What is that? Tanks means rivers. Tanks means rivers. And you know that the rivers are not only for the drinking. Listen here, the rivers are not only used for the drinking purpose and not only for the agriculture purpose. Listen here, the rivers are not only used in olden days and today also. But in olden days, you see, it is not only used for the drinking purpose, drinking water purpose, or irrigation the fields, or agriculture, for the water used for the agriculture. Not only that, another one is there for fishing also. For fishing, fisher folk we can that. Fisher folk. You see, fisher folk. What is fisher folk? Folk means, you see, for the fishing also, for the fishermen. You see today, and today the river is a livelihood. The river is a livelihood for some caste. That caste, you see, Besta. They will call as Besta and Gundla. We will call this Besta and Gundla, means it is a caste in Telugu. Some in our area some caste will be there and they will call as Besta and Gundla. And Besta and Gundla who are there means Besta and Gundla are the people who will catch the fishes. The people who catches the fishes. In villages, a specific will be there. Now you see, some caste will be there. Besta, we'll call as Bestolu. In Telugu, we'll call as Bestolu. And Gundla Vallu. means these two castes are in the village or in the towns, they will catch the fishes and they are called fishermen. And another one you see, Mudiraj people also, Mudiraj also will be Telugu will call Mudiraj will call as Telugu, and these people also will catch the fishes in the villages. And you see, these Vesta people will call as Gangaputra. You see these Vesta and Gunla, these two people, Vesta and Gunla people, they will call another name Gangaputrulu. Why? Because they will believe more for the Ganga, means rivers. More they will believe their God is river only. The God is river. Why? Because they depend, their livelihood is only the rivers. What they will do? They will keep the seeding, fish seeding they will do. They will feed the fishes, and what they will do? They will catch the fishes. You see, that is about what you see here. I am telling you. So Vesta, Gunda and Mudiraj people will catch the fishes in the rivers. You see, in the rivers, and you see in each and every villages compulsory, in each and every village one or two rivers will be there, and that rivers are protected and taken care by this Vesta and Gunda. What they will do, you know, they will seed the fish seeds in that, and they sow the fish seeds in that, and they will feed the fishes in that, and they will catch the fishes and they will sell in the market in the villages and the towns. These people only will catch the fishes and sell in the towns. That is about that one. And here you see, we are having, as I told you, Bettavolu village, I told you, and that is 16 kilometers far away from the Kodada, that is Suryapet district, I told you. And I told you that how this Bettavolu village has came, the name. Why? Because Bettala Reddy, one person was there in Bettavolu village, means Bettala Reddy was there. Bettala Reddy is a relative and used to do work in the Kakatiya dynasty, and he developed this village, so they kept the name Bettavolu village. So Bettala Reddy's name they kept Bettavolu village. And also you see another one river is there, I told you, and her wife, Bettala Reddy wife, Veerala Devi, her name was Bettala Reddy's wife name was Veerala Reddy, and what happened, you see, they kept in the Bettavolu village, one river is there, and that river name they kept as Yerala Devi, and that is the name of wife of Bettala Reddy. Yerala Devi, they kept the name as wife of this Bettala Reddy, and they kept that one, and that is a very big river in the Bettavolu village. It's a very big river, and that was repaired by, in those days, about this village heads. And here you see, I tell you, in those time when they are there, at the time 300 acres of the land, you see, there is to this river, that Varala Devi Cheruvu will call, tank will call, that river is used in those days for the drinking purpose and for the fishing purpose. Fishing they used to do, it is a very big river, and fishing they used to do, and agriculture for that. They used to use this water for the agriculture purpose, for the fields, and like that they used to do. And that in those days, I am telling you, when before that I am telling you, that river used to give water for the fields near about 300 acres. 300 acres of the land, this river used to give for the water, agriculture, crop, that is about that. And you see, and that is called as command area, will call as command area, means that river used to give 3,000 acres of the land water, that is called command area. That much command area used to give water for these fields, not only for the fields, drinking water, and the fishermen used to catch the fishes. They used to grow the fishes in that, and they used to catch the fishes. That is about the speciality about that one. Yakhat they call us, and you see here another one I am telling you. These villages today you see, but what happened, you see, that has gone to 1900 acres only. That time 3,000 acres of land they used to do, agriculture with this river, but today it came to 1900 acres only. Today also same river is there, same it is there, but that river is giving only for 1900 acres of land irrigation. Why? Because the water became less. The reason is that the river was filled by the silt. The river was filled by the silt and the sand. And because of that the storage of the river is decreased. So like that only 1900 acres it is giving for the irrigation purpose. And you see today I tell you, in those days directly from the river only they used to take the water. At that time there was no taps. Today we are having taps, today we are having bore wells, but at that time not like that. Everybody used to go to the river and they used to take the pot of by going they used to take the pots and they used to bring the water for drinking purpose. Today also for us from the rivers only it is coming, but today what has happened? Advanced technology. Now today we are having Alisagar, that is also river, and from that Alisagar what we are doing, we are taking the water and purifying. We are purifying and we are drinking today. Why? Because today atmosphere is polluted. Everything is polluted today because of industries, because of vehicles, because of pollution, because of pesticides. Everything is polluted. That's why today purifying and drinking. But at that time not like that. Directly they used to drink the river water only, tank water only. At that time it was very good. At the time it was very good. That's about that one. And you see here, I'll tell you, and these people, Ganga Putrulu, will call as Besta and the Gundla, I told you. Besta people and the Gundla people, they are called as Ganga Putrulu, and these people and their family members, Ganga Putrulu and their family members, they will worship Kattamaisamma and Gangamma. And you see, Kattamaisamma and Gangamma, they will worship that Kattamaisamma and Gangamma. Deities means gods, they are goddesses. And these Kattamaisamma and Gangamma are these two goddesses are near the river only. Now you see in the Bettalareddy village is there, no, in that village river is there. Beside the river only, on the bond, on the Vittal Gattu, there only these temples are there. Two temples are there, big temples are there. That is Kattamaisamma temple is there and Gangamma temple is there beside the river. And these people will worship this one. And these people will worship this goddesses, deities will call. And they will, every year they will celebrate the festivals about their culture and tradition. Why? Because their caste and their tradition will tell, Sampradayam will tell. Sampradayam means, you see. So they will do festivals every year. They will do festivals of Gangamma and Kattamaisamma festivals. They will do. How we will do Bonalu. Bonalu we will do in the every rainy season in the July, August. In this one we will do the Bonalu festival. So like that these people also, only these Besta people will do these two goddesses. And here you see in this village, in the Bettavolu village, and you see in the Bettavolu village 600 families, you see 600, you see 600 people are there, they will catch the fishes, and 60 to 40 families are there. You see here. You see 600 members are there, they will catch the fishes and they belong to 60 to 40 families. 60 to 40 families in the village, they are the fishermen only. And 600 people will catch this one. And another one you see, fishes in the tank, fishes in the river, fishes in the tank, you see. And you see these people in the river, they will sow the seeds of the fishes, small fishes, they will throw in that and they will grow the fishes, and they will grow the fishes in that. And you see some types of fishes they will grow, and some fishes are there. I will tell you, some fishes are, you see, you know that you every time as Sunday comes means some your father will bring some fishes like ravata, and you know that we know only some two fishes or three fishes. What are that? You see ravata, we'll call it a ravata, and also motta chapa and papera. Only three you know. Why? Because here you will get only three types of fishes. Ravata you will get, or motta you will get, or korra motta you will get. But you see here in the Bettavolu village, these fishermen will grow different types of fishes and they will sell different type of fishes in the market. I'm going to tell you what are the fishes you see. You see Buddha Parkalu, you see Buddha Parkalu, Jellalu, Kodipelu and Chandamamalu and కుంటముక్కలు అండ్ పుల్సెలు అండ్ ఇసుక దున్నులు అండ్ పాపెర్లు అండ్ గండర పరకలు అండ్ గురియ పిల్లలు అండ్ you see కొరుములు and valgulu. You see valgulu, etc. You see some different fishes are there, but you don't know this type of fishes. Here in our Telangana region, only you know the few fishes only. But you see here, these people, the fisherman people, will grow the fishes, different type of fishes, and different type of fishes are there. Here fishes are there, and you see once again I tell you. You see Buddha parkalu, a type of fish, Buddha parkalu, and jellalu, and kodipelu, and chendamamalu, and kuntamukkulu, and pulselu, iska dunnulu, and paperlu, and ganda parkalu, and guya pillalu, and also koramimulu, and also valgulu, etc. are the fishes that are they will go in the village, and we know only the fishes that is some where you know only the meriga, rabba, bocha. We know these fishes popularly. We know only we know that what are the ravata we know, and motta we know, motta chapalu we know, and merigalu. This only we know that, and that are, we don't know that many, but what are there I told you. And you see these are the fishes, and you see here, and what they will you see here, they will catch the fishes here, Buddha parkalu and everything, but and in the rivers and the streams also, small streams, and in the rivers they will grow the fishes, and then catch the fishes in the morning and in the evening, and they'll go and they'll sell in the market. If more fishes they got means they'll go and they'll sell in the town like Kodada or Suryapet. I told you this village is near to the 16 kilometers away from the Kodada, Suryapet district. So if more fishes they got, they'll go to Kodada and they'll sell in the fishes there. And if less fishes are there, they got less fishes. So everybody you see, all the people near about 600 members will catch in that. And if somebody has got more fishes, he will go to the town and he will sell. And some people will get less fishes, and what they will do in the village only will sell the fishes. About that. But what happened day by day, the fishes are decreasing. They are growing the fishes. Lord, they are growing. They are feeding the fishes something that what the food they want for the fishes they are giving. Who are Vesta people, Vesta and the Gumla people. They will sow the seeds in the river, fish seeds, and they will grow that one. And what the food they want for the fish, they will give to that one in the river. And but what is happening? They are growing here, but problem is happening because of pesticides and the chemicals and the fertilizers. You see, in the crops, you know that in the village, the farmers are growing the crop. To get good yield, to get more production, the farmers, what they are using the pesticides. Pesticides means it will kill the pests, means insects. To kill the insects, they are spraying the pesticides. Fertilizer they are throwing to give the good production. So chemicals, all the chemicals they are using here. When the crops they are using the chemicals. When the rain is falling, what happens? The rain is falling on that crop, and the rain is falling on this crop, and that water is going and joining in the river. You see, in the rainy season, what they will do? When the rainy season starts, they'll start the crop. Farmers will stop the crop. They'll start the harvesting, and the crop starts growing. And these people, after 15 days or 20 days after growing the crop, what they will do? They'll spray the pesticides and fertilizers. You know the rainy season only, and the rains will come. The rain is coming, it will wash the crop, it will wash all the plants. You know that if you stand in the rain, you will be totally become wet and water will fall down. So like that, if rains are falling, means what happened? It is washing the crop that will fall on that one, and that water goes and joins in the river. Why? Because that same village known. So what happened? That river, the water goes and joins in this river because of the chemicals that came, pesticides and chemicals that are joined in the river. So like that, fishes are dying. So that production is decreasing. Okay, we'll stop here. Thank you. Next day we'll continue the class. Okay.
Good morning children. As we are discussing about the class 7 subject science motion and time. We already are discussing about that motion. In that relative we have discussed it, and we have seen about that certain types of motions. We have seen about that. Yes, in that uniform motions we have seen, non-uniform motion we have seen. Now today's class we are seeing about the types of motions or types. Types of motions we have seen. Now, if you want to see the types of motions, see here. As we are discussing about the types of motions, in the types of motions, let us discuss about this one. Yes, a car traveling along the straight line. Means a car is going on traveling along the straight line. Means whenever you are going the straight line, what is the type of the motion you can see? Yes, a straight or a translatory motion. If a body is considered that equal distances, equal intervals of the time, yes, equal intervals of the time is said that uniform motions. That is about that motion. We are saying about the car which is traveling with the straight. Yes, straight with that. Yes, that is called about what? Translatory or straight. That is, yes, translatory motion. Yes, moving. A motion of the body, a motion of the blades of the ceiling fan, motion of the blades of the ceiling fan. What type of the motion it is? Yes, what type of the motion it is? A rotatory motion. Very good. Rotatory motion. Yes, a motion of the needle of the sewing machine. Yes, sewing machine you have seen. Most of them you are stitching that. Only the needle you are seeing, asking about the needle. What type of the motion that needle is? What type of the motion that needle is? That is going up and down like that is an oscillatory motion. That is what type of motion? That is an oscillatory motion. Yes, oscillatory motion. Making motion of the pendulum clock. Motion of the pendulum clock. How the pendulum clock is there, you know it. Yes, how that is moving? Like this. Going and coming. Yes, going and coming. What type of motion it is? It is an oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion means today we are going to discuss about that different types of the motions you have seen. In that we have seen about that first one is the translatory motion. Yes, what is the translatory motion? Translatory motion. Yes. What is the translatory motion? What is the translatory motion? If a body is in translatory motion, if a body in a translatory motion, in a translatory motion, moves along a straight line motion. Is called Translatory motion. If a body in a translatory motion, it moves along a straight line. Along a straight line, then the motion is called translatory motion. Then the motion is called translatory motion. Yes? You have seen example. Example, what is that? Moving a car in a straight line. Straight line or a straight, you can say. Straight line or a straight, you can say. Moving a car in a straight. Can give one more example about that. A cyclist travels straight. Cyclist travels straight. Straight way. Straight way. Like whatever you are coming, all those are what? Translatory motion. Translatory motion. Second one is rotatory motion. Rotatory motion. Rotatory motion. Rotatory motion. The motion of all particles of the moving body follows a circular path with respect to a fixed center of axis of rotation is called rotatory motion. Rotatory motion. What is the rotatory motion? The motion of all the particles of the body, or particles of moving body, follows a circular path with respect to a fixed center of the axis of rotation is called rotatory motion. Examples. Just examples of the rotatory motion. Example. A spinning top. A spinning top. Spinning top. Yes, rotation of the earth. Rotation of earth. Fan blades. Yes, fan blades. These fan blades are moving. Here you have seen that some examples you have seen. Again we will discuss some more in that. Yes. Now, suppose if I ask translatory motion in a body is in the translatory motion when moves along the straight line. When moves along the straight line, then that motion is called the translatory motion. Suppose when a body is translatory motion, they are moving a curve. Yes, if you are getting a curve, then that motion is called what? Curvilinear motion. That is called what? Curvilinear motion. Sometimes when a train is there, it's the only one curve is there, like this they are going again, going straight line. That motion is called what? Curvilinear motion. Curvilinear motion. Yes? if a body is translatory motion moves along the curved path, if sometimes they are moving along the curved path, then that motion is called what? Curvilinear motion. Yes, curvilinear motion. It is only one curve is there, that's the cover is there. That's why that curvilinear motion is there. Yes, there is no need for any examples, only curves are there we are going to use. Now coming to the translatory motion, rotatory motion we are discussing. Now we will discuss some more points in that. Yes, motion of a train tracks. How the motion of the train track is a rectilinear or the linear or curvilinear. Yes, motion of the track are the rectilinear, means very straight is there. Yes, straight is there. Suppose if the curve you are reading that, then that shape is getting up is called as curvilinear. Whenever the turns are there, at that time you are going to get what? Curvilinear. Also you are seeing. Means motions we are discussing about that rectilinear, straight and curvilinear. They are discussing about that what? Rectilinear and the curvilinear also. Yes, curve also. Now, movement of the needle to a speedometer. Speedometer of the car. If the speedometer of the car is there, like that it is going on. Yes, it is a rectilinear. Again, if you decrease the speed, what will happen? It will come down. Suddenly, if you increases, what will happen? It is going up. Suddenly, you apply the brake. It is going on coming. Suppose you are maintaining straight, it will be. Means what is that? Your last motion is called as a rectilinear or a curve. Means it is going in a different shape. That is a curve is there. Yes, curvilinear or curvilinear, rectilinear. You understood now. Rectilinear means straight. The curvilinear means you are going at a curve surface. Yes, motion of the coins on a cartoon board. Motion of the coins on the carom board. Motion of the coins on the carom board, how they are going to move. If you are going to get, you are going to get, it is a straight or it will be curved, it will go like this curvilinear. It is a rectilinear. Good, it will go straight. Then that is called as what? Rectilinear motion. Rectilinear motion is going on. Yes, rectilinear motion. Motion of the ball on the pin board. Pin board. Yes, pin board. Most of them you have played the pin board. Yes, you are pushing the coin. Yes, pushing the marble. It is going on, falling this, that. Means what type you are going that? That is a straight or you are coming down with a rectilinear or curvilinear. Means wherever it is going, coming to this line or this line, it is what? All these are what? Those are the rectilinear. Means the straight way you are going on. The straight way that is going on. Yes, now we are asking some more about that. What is the similarity do you find in all the motions? What are the similarities you find in these motions? All those are in that motion only, but one is a rectilinear, another curvilinear, they are same. Means without motion you can't get that. Means what is the common? That is a, there is a motion is there. That is a motion you have seen. About these are the motion translatory motion or a rectilinear motion, that is same only. Or curvilinear is only curves are there whenever you are going to it. Yes, this we have discussed. Now coming few more example about this one, about the rotatory motion. Yes, rotatory motion here. Now, just see. Motion of the blades of the ceiling fan. Motion of the blades of the ceiling fan. What motion it is then? Already we have seen about that. It is a rotation. Motion of the blades. Here fan blades we have seen. Motion of the fan blades here. Motion of an blades of the ceiling fan. Fan blades or motion of the blades of ceiling fan. Motion of the ceiling fan. How they are? Now, motion of an arrow. Motion of the arrow is there. How it will be going on? Means it is a straight you are going. Straight you are going. That is what? Translatory motion. There is no curves at all. Motion of the arrow is a straight motion, that is you are going on. Yes. Now, motion of the earth around the sun. motion of the earth around the sun. Yes, what motion it is? Rotatory motion. Motion of the drill bit. Motion of the drill bit. Yes, some of them you are seeing making holes to the doors or windows. Yes, when carpenter is making a holes with the drill bit. Yes, how they are making? That is what type of motion it is then? Yes, that is a rotatory motion. Yes, motion of the wheels of the car or an object. Yes, or a cycle. Motion of the wheels of the car is going on. What type of motion that is then? Good, rotatory motion. Means you have seen about the difference of the translatory motion and the rotatory motion you have seen. In the translatory motion you have seen about the two differences, that is a rectilinear motion and the curvilinear motion. Have followed? Whenever the curves are there, then a curvilinear motion. Whenever the straight are there, then that is a rectilinear or a translatory motion you have seen. Yes, this is about the two topics we have learned about the today's class, translatory and the rectilinear motion. Now next we are coming to the next motion, that is an oscillatory motion. Next one is about what? Oscillatory motion. What is an oscillatory motion we are going to discuss? Means oscillatory means whenever the pendulum clock is there, to and fro motion. Means it's going on, coming and yes, going, coming, going and coming. Means the mean position is straight, going this side and that side. Here. Yes, like that is going on. That is a oscillatory motion. Along the oscillatory motion, some more examples if you will take it. When small children go to the park, you can see the cradle is going on. Yes, cradle is going on here, to and fro, you are going up and coming down. That is also what? That is a oscillatory motion. Sewing machine going on, stitching, like that is going on. Means you are moving here and making motion and going on. The clock is going. That is also the motion is called what? Oscillatory motion. Now oscillatory motion will write that one. Oscillatory motion, the to and fro motion of an object, about a fixed point, always following the same path. Following the same path is called oscillatory motion. Already seen you have examples. Yes, pendulum clock. Motion of the pendulum. Motion of the string machine. Yes. Motion of needle of string machine. Yes, children, you learned about what? Types of motion, the translatory, rotating, oscillatory motions. Okay, we'll stop here. In next class, you are continuing.